Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day with something new. We did a quick review on it, but here it is. Stirling's Pearberry. Definitely smell pears, strawberries, and raspberries. And that's what I get. It's like a fruit cocktail all wrapped up in one. Doesn't smell like, you get those frozen fruit cocktail, you put it gets out of the bag and everything. That kind of just like doesn't really smell good. But if you made your own, like I usually do, I throw grapes in too, but man, it smells just like that. Now when you lather it up, I'm getting more strawberry off of it. The pear seems to go to the side, and I get the strawberry aspect of it with the kind of the woody raspberry aspect. Because raspberries to me have more of a not really a wood, but what I'm trying to say is a earthy kind of a scent to it. And then we're gonna follow up with the splash. Got the Pearberry splash. Smell good. All right. Already got some pre-shave on. I used my Kinksy Gillette yesterday to give myself a little break, because after using my single edge razor the other day, man, my face was just kind of like raw. I just like go with a simple easy shave afterwards to let myself heal a little bit. Where are you going? Man, you can smell it. The strawberry and pear. Now I have to go to the store and pick up some fresh fruit. Now after smelling this. Usually about this time you start seeing more strawberries cheap. Now I'm going to be using the 1986 Black Beauty with some Astra blades. This is the third. Is this the third? I think it's the third. Yeah, third use of that blade in there. I got it at setting 4 today. A little more aggressiveness to it. Not much. Difference between 3 and 4 is not that great. It's just enough to knock down the beard some, the initial part of it. And I got to ask last week, we had pictures of the solar eclipse. I didn't get to see much of it. It was like it was going on when sunrise at 5:40. Got a few pictures in before it disappeared. It was basically right on the horizon when I got to watch it happen. I'll throw a few pictures in at the end. Another one of those days where it's like, okay, it's at 5:40 and I usually go to bed at 2. Do I just stay up or go to bed, take a nap, and then get back up and then feel like, and just be really tired? So I decided just to stay up. And go the usual, go 2 days without sleep, no big deal. One thing it's, you learn how to, it's like, I don't even do caffeine, and it's like, it's weird, is that for a while there is like, you start getting tired, and it's like all of a sudden, if you don't do anything, you get your second wind, and it's like, hey, I'm not tired anymore, that type of deal, and I'm good. And then about bedtime, my normal go to bed, and it's like, hey, you gonna go to bed? Yeah, I suppose so. Guess I've been equated to be an Energizer bunny. Keep going and going. Man, this is slick. Smells good. Wow. My wife, she can sit down at any time. She could drink like a large Mountain Dew and just fall asleep. Me, I can't. I even look at caffeine, I'm like wide awake. Don't touch the stuff. I guess, no, it's been 22 years ago I gave it up. Don't miss it at all. I guess the secret of staying awake is just keeping your mind active. Now, you can only go so long without sleep before your body decides to shut down, which I've had before. Happened in the military a few times. Like you're doing operations and stuff, and you're like, your whole unit's going go go, and you're going 2-3 days without everybody. It's like the only ones that really seem to be getting sleep are the privates, because then they can snack a few winks here and there while things are not going on. Like you're traveling, it's like, oh, a lot of times you're like, all right, we got a half an hour before we need to get someplace or move out, and it's like, I'm gonna go sit in the vehicle and just take a cat nap or something, just to energize yourself. And then your special sergeant will hop in the vehicle and go, sir, we're heading out. All right, I'm awake. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Snagged myself there. A little bump. Velvet grab it. Got those. I don't know if you get those same things where you got across the upper lip is where it's most prevalent. Alright. Yeah, it's like we were down at Fort Knox doing an FTX, and so in the cavalry, we would hop in vehicles and Humvees and practice doing recon, and we recon the entire state. Just go out there, and it's like, okay, would act like we're having a battle in Kentucky, and just motor everywhere, and we would go days without stopping. Just like my I give you the eyes and ears, because that's the problem with being Cav, is that everybody wants you to continually operate and do stuff. We need information. We need information. And it's like they'll push you until you totally exhausted and you can't go any farther. And then they want you to go farther. And you can only do it so long before the efficiency of your unit disappears. So you're actually having negative effects. People make mistakes. Be most common one is drivers will falling asleep behind the wheel. That's why you have a co-driver typically. Some vehicles, you may have a 2-man team when you're supposed to have a 3-man team, and they're getting overworked. You're just, and never a good deal. One time we were back on Knox. We were out in the field doing our exercise because we went out, spent a couple days out roaming around Kentucky, and then we came back and did a couple days on post, and I set up our cantonment area where our little operation base and for the platoon, and our guys were down, but we had to put an OP out there, observation post, and it was like, okay, I want an OP on this location right here so you can get a good view of what's going on coming down the pipe, because we were doing operations now against Op 4, the other company, and a troop, I guess it'd be. And I said, all right, and the NC was like, well, I'd like to, sir, but none of the guys are operational. They're down. They can't even stay awake. They've been up for so long. Like, okay. So I went, I'll do it. Give me the radio. Like, what? Like, yeah, I'll do it. I went and told my NCO, platoon sergeant, you're in charge of the platoon. I'm going to be Joe Grunt for a while. You're like, can you do that? He's like, what if happens if I'm gone? What happens if I take a bullet? It's like, you got to be in charge. Learn to do it. Congratulations. I'm gone officially. I'm out of operations. You were in charge of the platoon. He was like, okay. I had him run everything. And I was sitting up on this OP, and I was like, all of a sudden I hear this crunching sound. And they come there. It was sort of a hill, low grade going down to because we had a creek area that we had to cross. We were guarding the creek, the crossing. That was the whole thing, is that we were guarding the bridge, and they were trying to sneak up on it with their vehicles by slowly coasting down the grade with their engines off, and I heard this crunching sound, kind of like gravel, and I put the nods down, like, aha, I got on the radio and they called in a fire mission, mortars, or organic mortars, and went to the call. Because I was before I became an officer, I was an FO, forward observer. Called in mortars, and I broke out the flashbang types. And when they just got to a certain point, I just like, it was kind of a cliff. I was above on top, and I started just lobbing these smoke and flashbangs on them at night. And lit them up. And we had observers observing those, like officials. You see in these movies, you get the guys with a little armband running around. It's like being saying one way or the other, you know, hits or killed, and then like, you guys are gone. That's squad. 2 vehicles burning. Kind of fun. And then we indexed it that morning, and I was like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go sleep. Wake me up when it's over. I'm jumping in the back of the Humvee on top of the gear. When we get back to cantonment, whenever that may be, wake me up. I was like, Sergeant, you're in charge of the thing, because I can barely keep my eyes open. And I don't even remember if this is awake when I put my head down. It was like, I remember laying down, next thing you know, they're like, wake up, wake up. Like, oh, you've been asleep for hours. Oh, we couldn't wake you up when we got to the cantonment. Like, when your body decides it needs sleep, it will do it. If you want to or not. It will shut down. Some individuals it takes longer, others it doesn't. But it will happen. Your body will rebel against you and say, oh, sorry. You are no longer in control. All right. I'm going to have to, there it is. All in black out here. I have a little bit of still, not bad stinging. Left residual damage from when I used that razor the other day. It's still leaving a little raw. Ain't bad. A little bit of stinging here, here, and a little bit around here. But otherwise, not bad. All right, El Splasho. Oh, that smells good. The splash smells more like pears. Come on. Ooh. And after the almond block. More pear. You get more pear from the splash than you do the soap for some reason. Maybe it's just how it works out. That was Pearberry Splash from Stirling. All right, that's the shave using Pearberry. Nice, wonderful, fruity scent. Smells like a fruit cocktail with, the only thing would be is if you added some banana. There you go. You got the pears, strawberries, and raspberry coming off that thing. That's a nice scent. That was the Gillette Black Beauty 1986 with Astra blades, 3rd use. Those are going in the bin after I'm done here. And that is a nice, smooth shave. Wow, it's really good. All right, hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.